What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be reviewing the all-new Hustle RIP. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like the jersey I'm wearing in this video or in any of my videos, coolwig.com, use my promo code Napoles10. That'll get you 10% off your entire order. And down below in the description, there should be a link where you can order a Hustle RIP or anything bowling related. It's a great way to help support the channel. And then this video is not sponsored, but if you guys would do me a favor and go subscribe to my other YouTube channel that I started, Always Be Hoopin'. It's about my journey back into fitness and getting back into basketball, and I would really appreciate the support on that platform. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Hustle RIP. It features the same hustle core that's in all the hustles, RG of 2.53, which is on the higher end, and a max differential of .030, which is dead in the middle. It's basically a medium strength core. And then the cover is that VTC solid that comes out of box at that React-to-Gloss finish. Now, at first, I thought that this looked a lot like a Hustle Ink, but looking at it in person, it definitely looks more like an RSTX2 than a Hustle Ink. But I'm hoping that on the lane, it rolls something similar to that ink, because that would be super amazing. The layout I went with this one is the same layout on all my symmetrical balls. It's 30 by 4.5 by 30. We're gonna be here at South Point on lane 64 on a fresh, typical house shot. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys are considering adding this Hustle RIP to your arsenal, why or why not. And also let me know what your favorite Hustle all time is. For me, it's the ink, and that's why I'm hoping that this RIP is gonna be really close to that ink. All right, first shot of the video here in the Hustle RIP. I am gonna start a little bit straighter than normal, just because of the nature of this bowling ball. All right, well, lane 64 said we're gonna move a few left off that runaway Brooklyn shot. Lane 64 here does hook a ton. Let's create a little bit more angle here and see. All right, we'll go a little bit further left than that. All right, we'll move a little bit further left here, and we're also gonna get a little bit more aggressive with it, not baby it, and see if that'll help get us our first strike. All right, so this is not my favorite thing to do, where I have to firm up and shove it right, but it did look good when I did that. So the goal here is just to try to repeat that last shot. Little slow. I have to be so aggressive here on lane 64. After the shot, we'll move to 63. We're just gonna stay here. We're gonna make it work. Let's just stay aggressive here. Make a good shot. Just keep in mind that this is gonna be a very atypical ball motion for this Hustle RIP. We're just bowling on a very, very high friction lane. It's always nice to get to work on this part of my game, just shoving it right aggressively. I think we found something here. Let's make that same shot, but post it at the line and see how we look. Missed right, it's gonna hook. I cannot miss right. All right, so I absolutely cannot get it right of like 6, 7 area down lane. It's gonna scream back. Let's try to get this more up the lane, hit around 8, 9, 10 down lane here. Right around there. Yeah, that's right around where I want to be. Also, like real quick, I'm not entirely sure that I would throw a ball like this on the fresh. So just bear that in mind as well. But I will say, in a high friction environment, it does look pretty good on the fresh. I think now we're in a pretty nice little groove. Let's repeat here. Yeah, now I'm in a groove. Let's keep going here. 10 back. Yeah, I can definitely see some hustle ink in this ball. But like I said, we're in rhythm now. We're off to the races here. Oh! All right, so now we're coming off the lanes, throwing the Hustle RIP for the first time, and I can really see some comparisons and how people are gonna think that this is gonna be very similar to that Hustle ink. Now, I don't have a Hustle ink to compare it to, but from what I remember, they do feel very, very similar. Now, like I said before, one of those shots, this is pretty atypical for me to be this far left on the fresh with the Hustle. But lane 64 is a very high friction lane. And because of that, these weaker balls typically look pretty good, pretty much allow me to play further left for long periods of time, which is a good thing. Just knowing your equipment, knowing your arsenal, knowing the lanes that you're playing on. I do want to get on a different lane at some point, not today, with these Hustles, just to see if I can play a little bit straighter, because typically, like with the Hustle Camo, Hustle USA, Hustle Ink, Hustle HYB, every Hustle that I've ever thrown, I've liked them a little bit more from straighter. So let's get back on the lanes and continue to make pretty good shots here on lane 64. All right, let's get back here on the lanes with the Hustle RIP. Yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing now. At the beginning, I wasn't sure. Now I'm sold. Got that one a little right. Yeah, I just can't get it there. All right, let's not miss right like that again. Make it another good shot. All right, let's make physically better shots, but I like that spot down lane. That's where I need to be at. A few more shots here with the Hustle RIP before we wrap it up. All right, well, that was one of the worst shots I've thrown in a long time. Approaches are very slick. Let's make a better shot, no excuses. All right, last shot of the video here, reviewing the all-new Hustle RIP. Whew. All right, so now we're all done reviewing the all-new Hustle RIP. If you're looking for a light oil ball that can produce some shape, but isn't gonna be like overly angular, I think that this can be the ball for you. I would like to throw this side by side next to the Hustle USA and maybe the Electrify BSY. But again, those kind of bowling balls typically are not in my arsenal for league. They tend to be a little bit too weak, a little bit too quick down lane for the fresh, and then they don't hook enough when I'm trying to create those larger angles. What's going on lane 64 here, like I said, is very atypical. They typically don't hook this much. So keep that in mind. Thank you guys for joining me on today's video. I really appreciate it. Click right here to watch another video. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.